The Commons Committee on National Security and Public Safety continued to investigate Liberal interference in the RCMP Nova Scotia mass shooting investigation. Conservative MP Raquel Dancho grilled the Public Safety Minister and the Commissioner of the RCMP.
Oh, she said, I asked her specifically, the Minister of Public Safety at the time, Bill Blair, specifically asked you if weapons used during the attack would be mentioned in the press conference of April 28th. She said yes. She then said, I asked her, so you confirmed to Minister Blair when he asked you if weapons information would be released in the press conference that yes, it would be, correct? She said yes to that question. So is Commissioner Lucki not telling the truth, Minister?
I think Commissioner Lucki has told the truth. And in fact, I would remind you that when she came before this committee, she was explicit and clear that at no time did she receive any direction from me, nor was there any interference with government, with the RCMP's
I'm not asking about direction, Minister. I'm asking specifically about what Commissioner Lucki said. In the Mass Casualty Commission, she also said, I got asked if the media event would include the details of the guns, to which Rachel Young, the Crown prosecutor, asked, who are you asked by? I was asked by the Chief of Staff of the Minister. Were you aware that the Chief of Staff made this request of Commissioner Lucki?
I was not aware of that. Frankly, it was not something that I was at all concerned with.
Bill Blair and Brenda Lucki had a hard time keeping their stories straight.
I understand, but the minister, sorry to interrupt, Commissioner, but the minister is saying that this did not happen, that his staff did not ask you to do this.
They didn't ask me to do anything. They just asked a simple question.
Even your words now, like it was sort of a simple ask, is this going to be included? You kind of, to me, you seem that you're downplaying this a bit, but when you listen to the audio recording of that meeting, it's very clear that this was very important to you. In fact, you said that you would have to apologize to the minister for not, in essence, delivering on that. So I'm getting a bit of a tension here where you're saying it wasn't that big of a deal. She had this ask. I said, yes, it would be. But then it was a big deal to you, wasn't it? That's why you called that meeting. That entire audio recording was about this issue.
No, it wasn't about this issue. It was 90% of that meeting was about the issues regarding the flow of information from the start of this incident.
Commissioner, you mentioned you had to apologize to the minister. Did you speak to him and make that apology?
No, I think it was more to his office, and it was about an apology of misinformation. It was simply about the fact that
Pardon me, just to clarify, you apologized to his chief of staff?
Yeah, I'm going to say somebody in his office. It was more than likely his chief of staff.
I will just conclude, Mr. Chair, with my final 10 seconds. Again, Commissioner, Minister, we're not asking about direction. We're asking you about political interference. Any request from your office would have been pressure, and that would have been political interference into the worst mass killing criminal investigation in Canadian history. And just on the record, you've denied all of the words that she said to be true, and yet you have not fired her. I find that shocking.
Let us know what you thought about this video in the comments. And visit our website at conservativejournal.ca to subscribe to our free weekly email updates.